is, well, I got multiple requests for a way to go against Rosalina. I've never really had a problem with Rosalina. In a second. But here's, like, I guess, tips and tricks to deal with her with Shiek and Falco, or characters similar. And I'll explain what I mean by similar to Falco. Okay, so people are always saying to go for Luma. No, that's not really what you should be doing against Rosalina. Best thing to do is just separate them and try to avoid all of Luma's hits, because some of her tilts are KO moves, which is really broken. And just make sure to keep them separated at minimum, and from there you fight Rosalina by yourself. Yeah, that was bad. So just like try to keep them separated. Make sure that when Rosalina uses, I think it's her third jump, the up special, to stay out of Luma's way, because she actually hits you when going to Rosalina. You see, just don't really pay much attention to Luma. Oh yeah, and getting her under the stage is pretty decent, because Rosalina has a very limited recovery, like a lot of characters in this game. They're mainly on stage if they're not being the aggressor. Needles I don't really find too useful, for the reason that Rosalina can actually throw them and like reflect them in a way, because she could just throw them aside with her down special, if I'm correct. And you see, when I hit Luma, it's not really on purpose. So there she goes again. Yeah, and it's always good to use moves with low end lag against every character. You see, Rosalina got really nerfed, and I think it was the last update, for the fact that Luma basically just doesn't stay hovering anymore, so it's just like broken. See, not really going for Luma, just keeping her aside. Needles are good every once in a while. Be able to recover, cancel the Luma charge shot, because if you hit Luma while she's charging, it actually cancels it out and puts Rosalina in the motion as if she actually threw Luma. I lost in this one, but it did pretty good for an SD. And that's basically the Shiek tactic. Just don't get your butt handed to her because of using high-end lag moves. And here is the Reflector method, which is what I like to call it, for the reason that you use any character with a Reflector, it'll help you a lot for different reasons. Because Rosalina, even though she attacks and stuff similar to what Ice Climbers were, she's nothing. Luma is nothing but a projectile. basically. So you can actually reflect her if you use the reflector, just like that. You actually send her back. So you can use characters like Palutena, Pit, Falco, Fox to just throw it back at her. Same thing as when using Shiek. Just make sure that you're not getting punished for using high and lag moves. See, when you're not really trying to hit Luma, she'll get hit for you. It's like, oh, well, forget that. Another thing for Rosalina, as I said when showing off Shiek, she has a really limited recovery, so if you time it right, you could actually spike her if you read if she's going to go high up the stage. And if you saw just there, I actually reflected Luma back to Rosalina, almost killing her. And every time she uses that move, take advantage and keep them separated. Build up bits of damage. Falco, don't be scared to do a dare, because he actually has better recovery than in Project Them, Melee. I'm not sure about Brawl. I hate Brawl. So just go around keeping the pressure on Rosalina. And there it goes. You see, this shows that Falco and Fox are still good even after everything. And those are two tactics, well, two things to go against Rosalina. Just don't bother with Luma as the first thing, and the second thing, you can just do the reflector method, or the third thing, just join the problem and use Rosalina yourself. It doesn't really matter much. I should have a Mega Man video next. If I'm lucky, I could probably do it by myself. And just saying, you should get comfortable to Game & Watch in Smash for 3DS and Wii U. Bye.